That thing has gone bad.
Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about something that I saw on the internet, something that's come out. It's a short film by Pixar. They just came out with this new short film that they say is guaranteed to make you cry. A 9-minute animated short film tells of an unlikely friendship between a stray kitten and an abused pit bull. And I thought, well, here we go. More propaganda for our young people to brainwash them into thinking that pit bulls are harmless.
When it comes to the position of pit bulls, each dog breed are developed to perform a certain job. This would tend to be based on the physical abilities and behaviour of the breed. And when it comes to pit bulls, we had to remember that today's pit bulls are pretty much descendants of the original English bull, which was a dog that was bred to bite and hold bulls, bears and other large animals around the face and head. This is a statement for the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. As while some pit bulls are bred for their fighting abilities, others were bred to work and companionship, and these pit bulls have been known to be great family pets due to studies that have shown their gentleness, affection, and loyalty. It's important to remember that, as studies have suggested, breed is not always a factor, and that as much as you hate this argument, the argument is correct that not all pit bulls are dangerous. It all comes down to the environment, the breeding, and the training. It's important to remember that good and bad training plays an important part in the likelihood of aggression, and that bad ownership can result in a higher percentage of possible aggression within an animal. So I'm not sure how this film from Pixar is propaganda. In fact, this Pixar short, being Kit Bull, actually teaches children about how horrible animal abuse is. But you want to argue it's propaganda because a pit bull is featured in the movie and is not being displayed as a monstrous killer? And I know that's why you hate this so much, because it's showing people on a mass scale that your fear-mongering is rubbish.
Gentle, loving, caring animals. And it perpetuates this myth that there are no bad dogs, only bad owners.
She wants me at the party, she wants me at the mall, she wants me in a bathroom stall.
In the film, the pit bull is abused by humans, and they're trying to pull on your heartstrings and make you feel sorry for this dog.
She wants me at the party, she wants me at the mall, she wants me in a bathroom stall.
After playing with his friend who lives a few houses away and told me that their dog got hit by a truck and is dead now. It's tragic.
What the fuck?
It reminds me a lot of Paw Patrol, which is this cartoon that's very popular and lots of kids watch it. And the dogs in Paw Patrol are depicted as heroes. And the one thing that really bothered me about Paw Patrol, when I used to watch it with my kids a long time ago, is that the chickens in Paw Patrol are depicted as brainless, almost as inanimate objects. Whereas the dogs can talk and are intelligent and productive and useful.
What the fuck?
Maybe because the chickens are not the main characters and are not the characters that draw the audience in. The chickens are just animals in the show, normal animals that have no characteristics, personalities or emotions. Unlike the main characters who are lovable, charming, and they connect to many of its demographic and viewers. The audience loved the puppies because of the writing and character development within these characters. And on the topic of not bad dogs, bad owners, as we have spoken about before, the statistics show that when it comes to dog attacks and dogs attacking humans, the highest percentage of dog attacks were caused because no able-bodied person was present to stop it happening. This percentage is the percentage taken from all dog bite-related fatalities between 2000 to 2015. 77% resulted because the dog owner didn't spray or neuter their dog, which experts will tell you can have an effect on improving a dog's behaviour and lowering its aggression due to it lowering the testosterone levels in the dog. And guess what? The same source that spoke about this also pointed out the fact that 81% of dog bites do not require any medical attention because they only cause minor or no injury at all. And the other 18% are treated, and that only 0.01% are serious. And that number comes from the records of the Centers for Disease Control, not a random dog website, a genuine, legit source which you guys have even brought up when talking about dog bites. And I have tried to point this out to you before, but you keep ignoring me and deleting my comments because apparently I'm attacking you.
They, again, just like in Paw Patrol, are almost depicted as inanimate objects that don't have any feelings, so we're not made to sympathize with them. And that, right away, just pissed me off. What pissed me off about this short film is that it's not honest. It's teaching us that these dogs are harmless, loving dogs.
She wants me at the party, she wants me at the mall, she wants me in a bathroom stall.
Neither are you, but yet you expect us to believe everything you say, otherwise be labelled as brainwashed. I'm sorry, love, but in many of your videos you don't tend to tell your audience the truth. I don't think you have any grounds to speak about people not being honest, because you cannot claim that you are honest when you have lied about people attacking you, lied about dog attacks, lied to your fan base constantly about dogs and their owners. I mean, seriously, parasites that infect you with dog-loving beliefs? Don't even try to tell me that's honesty.
And they are not. People keep saying that if a dog attacks, it's because it was mistreated in some way. And yet they have absolutely zero evidence to support this claim. For me to believe this, you will have to go into dogsbite.org, search through their statistics, go through their database of reports of dog attacks that are collected from independent sources. And you're going to have to discredit each and every one, or you're going to have to go and meet the owners of each and every dog that attacked.
Now, the dog-hating mother loves to use this website being dogbite.org, which she says, and I quote in her description, "I love to know how you discredit dogbite.org that is nothing but a collection of information from thousands of independent sources." Really? You mean the site which biasly selects dog attack stories and cherry picks like you guys do in your videos, and has been called out before by many sources due to its inaccurate data about pit bulls? As Insurance Owl's website pointed out, dogbite.org is not run by an expert in the field of canine behaviour and history. And that is something we need to keep in mind. Dogbite.org is run by someone who has no knowledge on dog behaviour. The person who runs the site is a dog bite victim who, according to some sources, keeps changing her story about what really happened to her, so we still have no idea whether she was actually a dog bite victim or not. The American Dog Breeders Association responded to her website by pointing out a study that was carried out by the American Veterinary Medical Association, which shows that, in conclusion, breed is not a contributing factor in dog bite fatalities. And like we have seen before, absence of an able-bodied person to interfere, no family relationship of victims with dogs, and owner failure to neuter dogs were the main factors that contribute to dog attacks. One source claimed that the site was a site made to spread lies and fear to promote dog breed prejudice and persecution of responsible dog owners. As the truth is, guys, a large majority of dogs and dog owners are not dangerous and irresponsible. Otherwise, these statistics won't keep constantly telling you that dog attacks and bites are rare and that you have a better chance of getting yourself killed by a space transport incident than a dog. It is also important to recognise that when attempting to research dog bites, researchers have frequently failed to acknowledge the relevance of stressful or inhumane situations that humans often force dogs to endure. And I'm sorry, but due to how dogbite.org site is not run by someone who is an expert in the field, not forgetting that her examples of dogs being dangerous are just a bunch of selective stories she found online. She does exactly what you do. Maybe that's why you love her so much.
This is a fact, and for you to believe otherwise is denial. And so our children are being brainwashed into believing that dogs are harmless and that if you raise them with love, they will not harm you.
She wants me at the party, she wants me at the mall, she wants me in a bathroom stall.
The most horrifying scene from this short film is a scene where the cat and the dog finally become friends because the cat was afraid of the dog in the beginning. But the dog is just so loving and sweet, and the cat eventually comes to see this and trusts it. And they start playing together. And in one scene, you see the cat bite on the pit bull's tail. And the pit bull reacts playfully. Like, this is no problem. This is criminal.
Criminal? Really? Robbing a bank is criminal and disgusting. Raping someone is criminal and disgusting. Murdering your parents is criminal and disgusting. Making an animation telling a sad and lovable story is not criminal in any law book in any state in America. You try taking Pixar to court and try to argue that making a animated short film is criminal. The judge will probably put you in the fucking nut house, love. How is it criminal to make an animated short movie with a story that you don't like? Because that's what this is about. Because you believe all pit bulls are evil when studies and sources will tell you otherwise, suddenly, anything to do with pit bulls which doesn't display a negative representation of them which you want to see is suddenly a form of brainwashing, is suddenly criminal. Many dog bite statistics will explain that breed is not always the main factor, and in fact, not even a factor at all. But the main majority of the cases are due to the owner's lack of responsibility and not being able to stop the situation from occurring. It is up to us as dog owners to train our dogs and take responsibility when looking after them, and train our dogs so they know what not to do. I mean, when you're at a dog park and your dog runs away, and you call out the dog's name or make a certain sound, usually the dog comes running back, because you have trained the dog to respond to certain sounds and words, so that dog will know that, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. But the dog-hating mother doesn't want to believe that. She wants a world where it's like the Isle of Dogs. That all the dogs are gone, and that everybody is fucking miserable.
This is disgusting and horrifying, because what's going to happen is that the children watching this short film are going to think it's fine to treat a pit bull this way and to pull on its tail or bite on its tail. They're going to think it's a playful thing that the pit bull likes.
Funny how there have been no stories about pit bull resulting in any of these situations or even being related to it.
Someone needs to call this out. I was at the library and it's just one book after another of storybooks that glorify dogs. There are hundreds of thousands of children that end up in the emergency room departments of hospitals every year because of unprovoked dog attacks. And yet we are being pressured to get dogs and keep them around our kids as though this is the most wholesome, wonderful thing to do for your child.
Bollocks! No one is pressuring or forcing you to get a dog. That is your choice, but I'm sorry to tell you, love, but people love dogs, people own dogs, kids love dogs, there are many benefits to having a dog, and there is a market out there for people who love dogs, which is why stories and characters like this exist. It's not to brainwash people about dog bites and attacks, because these stories have nothing to do with what we are talking about today. It's also funny how she ignores the fact that the cartoons and books that she is targeting and trying to argue as things that are indoctrinating children with dangerous messages. These books are actually trying to help children by teaching them good messages about different things, and it seems to me that you are against people teaching children good messages because they involve dogs. And I'm sorry for saying this, but I need to get it off my chest. In what name is God are you on any grounds to criticize people apparently brainwashing kids when you constantly do it to your own kids, making them scared of dogs?
It's criminal. And so I had to call that out, and I'm hoping that those of you who have a critical mind, who can think independently and think critically, will see the horror that is right in front of us.
Which won't be possible, as many people with critical thinking actually disagree with you, but can't display their disagreements as you keep deleting their fucking comments! You don't allow people to give you constructive, honest criticism within your comment section. You only want people like this in your comment section.
Dog lovers are completely mind-washed. They have these mind-control parasites inside their heads. We need to warn everybody in this entire world, do not trust dogs. Do not trust dog lovers. Don't listen to dog lovers. We need to warn everybody in this entire world.
It seems as though there is a sinister agenda to kill our children. Somebody wants our children dead. All of these ads, these rescue organizations, and everywhere you look, we are being pressured to adopt and rescue these dogs.
Animal charities want to kill your kids. Hey, truth never sleeps. We thought you were the most insane one on the internet, but guess what? You've been fucking outdone, mate. Apparently, animal charities, anti-cruelty adverts, apparently they want to kill our kids.
Be thou not afraid.
You know, I can't be surprised by this level of stupidity and insanity when this is the same lady who's still going on Reddit and saying stuff like, I only play Elder Scrolls games and always delighted in killing the dogs I see because I despise seeing them. She is getting worse because now she's starting to show her real colours. I've even had people from her past coming to me talking about how crazy she really is. And one of the things that I have been told about her is downright horrifying. You will continue to be her tool because she knows that when she says something stupid, you will protect her, which results in her closing off her mind and refusing to accept backlash and criticism, which she is going to need to accept one day. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have your own opinions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'm now offline.